I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times, and I meant awkward. I was like, I don't know how pregnant women eat. I'm not showing you nothing. You can't see nothing. And I've been practicing since getting raspy and across more truer.
In terms to what extremes? My mom.
I'm sorry, and don't worry, I got my brush too.
Time for yourself. You always got the truth. You can talk, except my fingernails. I usually do them a little better. They are, my hands are. Yo, 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 what up, fool? She's lost it, dudes and dudettes. She totally lost it. No, Hi, my name is Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. I just started the video out like that because everybody thinks that, you know what? Hey, yo, once you have surgery, yo, you all gonna change, yo. It's like, no, you ain't gonna change. So that was my sarcasm. So no more yo's throughout this whole video, okay, yo? No, seriously, you don't change. You don't change. I'm sorry to say, okay? Surgery don't mean diddly squat. I mean, unless it's in your head, that's it. And I'm happy I did it, but it did not make my trips to Walmart any better, okay? So, anyway, today is, my gosh, it's April 25th. One more month, it'll be my birthday. So, what is this? 2 years, 8 months. On hormones. HRT, and my blood pressure medicine, which, yes, bad blood pressure. There goes my wash machine, it's going to take off. So, okay, so it's 2 months. It's almost been 9 weeks. So 2 months, 1 week since my surgery. So, and we're supposed to go up to the next dilator. I'm going to wait until 3 months. It's not a big, huge race to get to the number 4 dilator, okay? So, with that being said, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm trying to do my drugs, okay? Got to do my drugs. I bought this thing, too. It's only 1 per thing, but I'm going camping. So, I got released to light duty. Okay, we went through that before. And you know, I did my computer work. I caught up on my training, you know, because I was a few months behind because I've had 3 months off of work now. I mean, a couple weeks of vacation. So, I mean, I took off February 8th. Surgery was February 24th. So I took a couple weeks off before surgery. So basically the whole month of February, even though it was February 8th was my last day of work. So you might as well say February, March, April. April's almost over. And then May 27th, I go back to full duty. So I talked to work. I caught up with my computers, and it's like my computer labs, my little bit of safety training that I had to catch up on. And I asked him, I said, well, okay, I'm done with all the computer. Is there anything else? I was like, no. Well, and we talked to the main guy. We can't make a job for you. And because if they make a job for me, they got to make a job for anybody else, and yada, yada, yada. I'm supposed to be able to lift 50 pounds, okay? So I don't want to hear this, oh my gosh, Jessica, you're 2 months post-op and you're still not working yet. I'm a truck driver, okay? I'm supposed to lift 50 pounds. It's part of my job description, okay? Whether that's ladylike is neither here nor there. It's just being a truck driver and working in the oil field. I'm supposed to be able to walk these steps 20 feet up in the air to the top of the oil tank, work it, gauge it, but I'm carrying a whole bunch of stuff on the way up there and walk back down. And, you know, I'll tell you straight up, even today, I'm still getting that, and it's like that pain down below. It just all of a sudden just goes, and you'll be just happy and dandy. You just jump up and down, and then all of a sudden, like a freeze up, and it's like, oh my gosh. And, you know, your mind still plays with it. It's like, I still got the thing down there, and it's like twisted all inside out, and it's like you almost want to grab it and go, oh, wait a minute, there ain't nothing there, and it's like, so your pain's still going in place, because it's like amputee syndrome. Okay? It's like it's not the same exact thing, so don't say I'm quoting it. But it's like, you know, the military, when they go get their legs blown off or their arm blown off or something, and all of a sudden their arm ain't there, but their arm itches. Okay, it's the amputee syndrome, and it's the only way to really compare it. I am an amputee now. Of course, that's in a different sense, so I still get the nerve endings play the same trick, okay, because it's in your brain. Your brain is hardwired for so many years, and all of a sudden you change it with surgery, and it's like, so, but anyway, the nerves are remapping themselves, so it takes a while, and every now and then the nerve will rebuild somewhere, and it'll be like, dang, that hurt. So, anyway, work said, you know what, we don't have nothing for you. And I told him, I said, you know what, Hobbs, New Mexico is a nice little town and all. It's a working town. It's not a vacation hotspot. It's the middle of the dang desert, okay? It's oil field town. If I can't work in Hobbs, there's no sense in me being in Hobbs. So I'm taking off. I'm making a big loop around the Rocky Mountains. And believe me, it's going to go quick. A day here, a day there. I'm going up through Pueblo, Colorado. I was going to go to Yellowstone Park, but Yellowstone's closed, or at least the east entrance is still closed, so I can't go to Old Faithful, or if I did, I'd have to go all the way around and up, and it's like, I don't even have time for that. So I'm going to go up through Wyoming, spend a day up there near Glen Rock, go up to Montana, spend a day up in, Big Timber, Montana, then go up to Kalispell, my old stomping grounds. I lived there for 8 years. So I'm going to spend a couple days there, and then, you know, I'm going to take a couple days and travel over towards Seattle. I got a friend that lives there. And I also have my birth mother who lives there, who I have not seen since I was put up for adoption. So, and if you go through my past videos, you probably figure out why, and it's going to take a lot of courage, but it's going to be all good. And I've forgiven her. I mean, I'm not dwelling on my past. My past is what brought me here, and I got the smile. Yo, yo, yo. Oops, I did it again. So, anywho, I'm going to spend 3 days in Seattle, then I'm going to come back down the coast, because I'll be up close towards the Pacific coast. I'm going to go through Seaside, Oregon, Astoria, Seaside, Oregon, spend a day there, look at the Peter Iredale, probably at Fort Davis, I think it's called. Probably spend the night there, then head off towards Portland, Oregon. I have a friend who's staying there right now, and also I have a sister who's who's still there. So I'm going to see her, one of my adoptive sisters, out of my adoptive family. Just love my families all together, so it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to spend a couple days there. Then I'm going to come on down towards Eugene, Oregon. I'm going to spend a couple days there. And that's just going through, I mean, that was my old stomping grounds growing up when I was like 9 and 10 years old. So it's just going down memory lane. And then, of course, once I'm done there, after a couple days, I'll come down towards Eureka, California on the Pacific coast, and towards Leggett, California, the Redwood National Forest, or State Parks, where the College of the Redwood trees, the big tall trees. I'm going to go there. I'm going to spend a couple days there. Then I'm going to go to San Francisco, spend a couple of days there. I don't know what I'm going to do in San Francisco. I don't know anybody, but, Fisherman's Wharf, Golden Gate Bridge. I'm going to be a tourist for a couple of days, because the last time I was a tourist, I tried to do it in Albuquerque, and it was just like, oh my gosh, there ain't nothing there. So maybe Alcatraz, maybe Golden Gate Bridge, obviously, Fisherman's Wharf, I don't know. Then after that, I'm going to come down towards Santa Maria, California, another one of my old stomping grounds. I have a brother who lives down there, so probably take the ATV out and go out one day, and just a quick little trip. Then I'm going to go back down to San Clemente, California, which is heading towards San Diego, sort of. It's the other side of LA. Spend a couple days there with another one of my sisters, who I've visited before. Love her to death. Then I'm going to spend a couple days, then I'm going to take off, head towards Phoenix, spend a couple days with yet another sister in Phoenix, Arizona, And then I'm going to come back to El Paso the next day, return the rental car, and then come back to Hobbs on the 23rd of May. So it's a long trip. It's almost a month long. It's like 3.5 weeks, but obviously a couple days here, a day here, a day. It ain't time. It's yo, man, it ain't time. There ain't enough time. I'm not doing my drugs, am I? I need to be doing my drugs. Hell. What am I talking to you for? So anyway, it's going to be a blast. Can I afford it? No. But I tell you what, and I've told people this before, and some people are like, you know what, I don't care. I'm just going to save up just enough money to do surgery. I'm only going to take just enough time off from work to, and it's like, okay, do what you need to do. Me, I saved up. I made sure that when I took off February, I was financially set until July. Which I am. Of course, with this trip, I'm not. I'm going to be pretty much broke when I get back. So, the July went to May. But I was guaranteed. I asked my work again. I said, would I just show up to work on the 22nd? Because they said no light duty. You're not going to come to work until you're... And I was like, okay, well, do I just hop in the truck again on the 27th like nothing happened? And they're like, yeah. And once your doctor signs you off, come back to work. I'm like, okay. So, and... you just can't rush healing. Like I said, it's 2 months and I still get that little pain and it's like, oh my gosh, and you're reaching down and you're like, oh, and then it's gone. That's fine. It's weird. I can't describe it. So I'm doing good. There's no infections. Obviously, I'm still douching. I'm still using baby wipes. And it's aftercare really does help. The electrolysis, I'm kind of disappointed down there. There is a little bit of hair in the back cave, so to speak. So I probably need to get another electrolysis session, blood pressure medicine. So, it's neither here nor there. I'll get it done. It's going to take out of it this time, but, because, my pickup gets 12 miles to the gallon. Okay, this big, huge trip around the Rocky Mountains is about 4,600 miles. Calculate it roughly out to about $1,500 just in gas alone, just for my pickup. So obviously I rented a car. That saves me a few $100s right there. It saves me over 500. It saves me 700. Hell. So I cut it in half by renting a car. Oh, I don't need that one. And you know what? It's a trip for me to go down memory lane. I'll see property that I've lost because of drugs. That was my own fault. But at the same token, if it wasn't for losing, I wouldn't be here in Texas, New Mexico area. I wouldn't be in the oil field. I owe everything right now to the oil field. I do. And I tell people all the time, come to the oil field. There's work out here. There is. If you can do 12, 13-hour days, there's work. Unless you got your own business, unless you're on your... if you got back pay, if you have child support, there's different things that will hold you back from surgery. Obviously, I didn't have child support. I live in a trailer. There's wood rot behind all this stuff. So, I don't live in the best condition. But anyway, I'm going to go. I was able to save up some money, and it helped. Okay, it definitely helped. I sold my trailer, my old trailer, right before I left. So, it's crazy. Totally crazy. So, I'm happy. Extremely happy. I'll get to see relatives that I have not seen in a long time. My mother, my birth mother, I have not seen in like ages. So I'll be able to save her. And this is just calcium, vitamin D. So I bought this to so I don't have to bring the whole. So now when I need to refill on the road, I can refill from this thing. And then my dailies will be in here. The only thing I take is my blood pressure and one estrogen. That's it. Actually, though, I do need to rotate for 10 days my Provera, my Mediprogesterone, so I could start doing that. What is today? Today's Friday. Oh, Friday! I'm sorry, Gabriel Iglesias. Fluffy, the stand-up comedian. He's here in Hobbs. I'm seeing him tonight. So I spent $35 for a ticket. I'm going to go see him. I'm going to have some fun tonight. Why he's in Hobbs, I have no idea. I'm not going to question it. He is here in Hobbs. It's crazy. So, and then tomorrow is the Kentucky, or the a couple towns over. It's the Kentucky, not Kentucky, Country Fried Steak Festival in La Mesa, Texas. So I'm going to go over to La Mesa, Texas. Oh, my washer's spinning me around again. Whee! Life in a trailer. I mean, when you're doing laundry and your video's shaking around, hell, it tells you. So I'm rotating my Provera because I should, and then I will need, I'm going to do 4 more, and then I put it away until next month. Because I'm rotating, because my doctor hasn't given me prescription, so I'm going off an old prescription of the Mediprogesterone, and I'm doing the 10 days, sort of like doing the cycle. And then after that, boom, not doing it no more. So, other than vitamins, estrogen, this is stuff I bought in Thailand. So, I'm doing great. I wish I can go back to work. I wish I can build up the money. I saved up, I worked 14 hours. I made about, $200 after taxes, I guess. I mean, because it's $24 an hour, so, the oil field's been good to me. So that will help with some of my bills. I mean, this trip here is going to be a little over $2,000, so I'm going to go camping to save a lot of money. There's a couple campsites that are totally free. Set up my tent, boom. It's going to be interesting, though. Dilating on the road. Dilating in a tent when it's cold, because I'll be going up through Montana and stuff. Hell, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to have fun, though. And I'm going to put the videos up. I mean, obviously, so... make sure I'm not doubling up on nothing here. Okay. So, it's all good. I'm 9 weeks. Almost 9 weeks. Not quite, but in a couple more days it'll be 9 weeks. Or Monday it'll be 9 weeks. So a few more days. And it's all good. I'm excited. I'm glad I did the surgery. But did it change me? No. It didn't change me. Really, it didn't. I don't... Some people say, oh, come on, Jessica, admit it. It changed you. No, it didn't change me. Yeah. Okay, I could throw that thing away. It didn't change me at all. Maybe it helped me a little bit with confidence. I mean, I do feel a little bit better about myself, obviously. But other than confidence or the feeling of self, just getting that boost that, I'm right now. That's helped. That's changed a few things, but it hasn't changed everything. I still get called sir every now and then. It's like, excuse me? Oh, sorry, ma'am. Yeah. So, I mean, it's all good. Some people say my skin is starting to soften up a little bit. I don't notice it that much. Maybe it has, but it's only been a couple months. I kind of think that doesn't really happen until after about 6 months, and then your skin starts softening up again a little bit more because you don't have the testosterone going. So everything is good. So I'm packing up. I'm getting ready to leave on my trip. I will bring you throughout this whole month during my trip. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I'll share some pictures. Share a lot with my Facebook page. So if you're not a member of my Facebook, go to my main YouTube page. You can get my Facebook link from there. I'm excited. I really am. I get to see a lot of relatives, go down memory lane. Somebody asked me, what is this? Because it's a big circle. It's like a tour. Is this a show and tell tour? No, it's not a show. Hey, look, everybody, I had cert. No, it's not that. It's just going down memory lane. I mean, obviously, this trip's taken 3.5 weeks to complete. It's taken like 26 days. I'm renting a car for 25 days, which ain't cheap at all. Priceline.com helped me a little bit, but it's just a trip down memory lane. It's for me to... look back on my past, and believe me, ever since I planned this trip, I've started really thinking about my past and how blessed I am of my past, how thankful I am, because the bad times brought me to today. You know, I won't get to be in Boise or anything like, living, because I was homeless in the streets of Boise. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go down to Boise. I'm sort of going above that. So I'm not going to go through every single town, but I'm going to go through a lot of different towns. I'll flash back a lot of different memories, which is good. It's important. I mean, to me, if there's one person I thank the most, it is Mike. I thank Mike the most. We're totally two different people now. It's not Mike no more. It's Jessica now. And yo, I might not be the same, yo, but I'm just gonna title this video "Yo Yo Yo." It's crazy, right? So. I thank my past, and I have a lot to be thankful for. If it wasn't for that person, I would not have the courage that I do today, and it takes courage. So, and there's no question, ifs, ands, or buts about it. It takes courage, and if it wasn't for that Mike dude, then there wouldn't have been no Jessica. So, it's all good. I'm gonna have fun. Everything's good. There's no infections. I mean. Last month, you go through some of my videos. I went to the doctor. I'm released to light duty. Work just does not have any light duty for me because I could pick 20 pounds up. I can't pick 50, according to my doctor, which is fine. And believe me, with the sharp little pains like that, I don't need to be driving a big truck or working a tank, getting a sharp pain, and freezing up like this. Or if I'm carrying something up the ladder, freezing up, dropping whatever I'm carrying because I'm trying to grab, where it's hurting, and have that drop on my foot, whatever, fall down steps. I don't need to do that. So it's no hurry. It's not a race to heal. I mean, I planned financially until July, which is, February, March, April, May, June, July. That's 6 months of no work. I planned for that. Okay, that was just my safety cushion. Do you need 6 months? No. I did it just financially, just to be safe. And now that I know that I have a job coming towards the end of May, I get my paychecks back like that. I'm sort of kind of spending it all instead of saving, which I should be doing, but this trip's going to be well worth it. It's gonna end another chapter and then be able to start a new one. It's important to do. So follow me along this next month. It's going to be great. Like I said, no infections. It'll be interesting to, try to dilate 3 times a day on the road. As long as I do it twice and then do it maybe an hour in the morning, hour at night, we'll be good. We'll see. I'll be dilating in the sleeping bag probably. Because it'll be too cold to, now I'm in a nice little trailer. It's warm. I can sit there and dilate, hi, I'm dilating, yada, 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 yada. And I'll be in a sleeping bag going like this, and be like, oh, brrr. So, it'll be all good, but I need to camp out, see Mother Nature, get away from, this computer stuff a little bit, get a lot of brain power thinking, and that's, I've done some of my best poetry like that, just admiring Mother Nature, being thankful for life. That's just me. That's what I like to do. So, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I haven't changed, but I'm not the same. Is that a conflict? I don't know. I haven't changed, but I'm not the same. So, but it's all good. You just got to remember 2 things that you need to do. You got to be true, and you got to be yourself. Them 2 things right there. You got to be true. You got to be yourself. There ain't no other way. So until next time.